Hello everyone and welcome to Homeschooling with Hira. Hope you all are doing great. In today's video, I will share with you one of my Montessori teachers training file, and it is Sensorial. If you know about Montessori method of education, you must know that here we deal with kids differently. It is not like the kindergarten or the nursery system, but it is a complete package where we train the sense of our children. We teach them how to hold pencil through different exercises, maths, culture, language, exercises of practical life, and sensorial. Everything is given through proper scientifically made material. So let's dive in. If you are a homeschooler or a parent, and also if you are a teacher who wants to add value to your student's life, right? So let's see what is sensorial. In sensorial, we actually refine the senses or train the senses of our kids. We have 5 senses, we all know, but in Montessori system of education, we have the 6th sense, which is called the stereognostic sense. I will show you the exercises of all these auditory, visual, tactile, gustatory, and olfactory senses. But I believe that the video will be a bit longer, so you will see half of the video in the next part. So in today's video, I will cover the visual and tactile sense. So now, without any further ado, let's dive in. So let's see the first exercise that we introduce to our kids. It's for the discrimination of dimension through the visual sense. Here we are not going to measure the things, but just by the visual sense of our kids, we help them to discriminate the dimensions. And for this, the material is cylinder blocks. We have 4 cylinder blocks. This is the block and these are the cylinders. Every cylinder has its own dimension. We take out all the cylinders like this, and then the children have to look into these sockets and try fixing the right cylinder in the right socket. 4 blocks, 4 different types of dimensions, and the language is also here, like thick, thicker, thickest, thin, thinner, thinnest. This is the first block that we introduced. Then we introduce the second block. The age for this exercise is 3 years onwards. Another block, and this is it. Okay, the second exercise for visual discrimination is pink tower. In this we have blocks of pink color, and children need to construct a tower by placing the biggest to the smallest block vertically. We also teach them how to hold the material. Even in the cylinder block, we help them to hold the material properly, and this is also a way of training their hands for pencil holding. Okay, so these holdings are really important, and we focus on these things. They cannot just hold it however they want. This is how to hold the things, and this is the pink tower. The next exercise for visual discrimination of dimensions is brown or broad stare. Do you see the words that I'm using? Discrimination of dimensions. For a child, we don't use these words, but we are training them to visually find out the right thing, to visually discriminate the dimensions, which one is smaller, taller, shorter, whatsoever. So this is the brown or broad stairs. They have to lay them horizontally on the mat, and they should be in the right order. You see, all the broad stairs are here, and they have to then make a staircase like this. Next is long rods or red rods. This material is also for visual discrimination lengthwise. Children bring the rods to the mat and then they make a staircase. Then we have color tablets. Here we only introduce the primary colors. Children have to take out the tablets and then pair them up. All these exercises are for kiddos and the age is 3 years onwards. But for visual discrimination, I believe that a 2.5 year onward can also do this thing. Moreover, if you don't have this material and you are homeschooling, you can easily make these things. I made these things for my daughter as well. So this is something easy peasy lemon squeezy. After the primary colors, we introduce children to the secondary color. Let me open this thing. Just check it out like this. Okay, they have prepared up the colors. Then the advanced level of this exercise is they have to arrange the same color which have different shades. We call them gradients. First, they are placed randomly, and next, they have to place them properly. This is the final result. Okay, we have steps to do this that we teach children. We show them how to do this, then they do it. Next is geometric cabinet. There are also visual discrimination, but again, the holding of things. This holding is very important in all these exercises, which is the preparation for pencil holding. They have to trace it with their hands, see the holding. This is how to trace. These are geometric cabinets. We also introduce the names of these shapes, and this is the first cabinet. After this, we have the other cabinets as well, and look at the names of shapes. This is oval, ellipse, quatrefoil, curvilinear, triangle, rhombus, parallelogram, trapezium, and trapezoid. We are teaching this all to our 3 years onward child to give him vocabulary and train his visual sense. Now we are going to see the exercises for the second sense, which is tactile sense. These are the exercises or the material that will be used here. In proper Montessori's, these materials are already there. We have companies that provide this material. And for your homeschooling journey, if you want to buy such things, you can also contact them. For tactile exercises, the first and the most important thing is to sensitize children's hands. Where they wash their hand, they dry them up, then they rub their hand to bring sensations to their fingertips and to their palms. This is how we sensitize our hand. For every exercise we need this, and we also need a blindfold because this is a tactile exercise. We don't let them to use their visual sense to discriminate. It is the time to refine the tactile sense. So no visual clues unless it's needed or it's a part of the exercise. The first exercise in tactile sense is touch board. And for any exercise in tactile sense, we have to sensitize our hands. So this is sensitizing, holding of touch board. Here they have to keep their eyes open and feel rough, smooth, rough, smooth. Then they have to go blindfolded and feel again which one is rough and which one is smooth. So we have to give them the language. We have to tell them that what is rough, what is smooth. And later, they close their eyes and just use their tactile sense to discriminate between these two surfaces. This is the second board. Here we have more partition or more segments for the exercise. Next exercise is touch tablets. In touch tablets, we have tablets of different gradation. Children have to feel the roughness of all the tablets and put them in proper order. We have a pair of each tablet. They feel it, they make the pair, and this is how they have to do it blindfoldedly. So every exercise has a basic level and then intermediate and advanced. These are all the steps. After this, we have fabric boxes. In fabric boxes, again, it's about texture, it's about tactile sense. We have different type of fabrics. We have net, silk, velvet, some jamawar kind of stuff, and every fabric is in pair. So once we give them the language for these fabric with open eyes, and next day we blindfold them and ask them to match the pair. These are really fun exercises. Children love them, and when they are doing this blindfoldedly, you can understand that they only focus on their tactile sense. This is what we want. We want to refine their senses. Okay, so even if you can't see something, you can feel it and guess it. What it is. Then we have barrack tablets. Barrack tablets are something which deal with weight. In tactile sense, we first talk about the texture. The next thing that we do is the weight. So we have these weighted tablets. Children have to use their both hands to see which one is heavy, which one is light, and then pile them up properly. Presentation 2, or you can say level up, we have 3 different weights, and they have to pile up all these blindfoldedly. Okay. After this, we have thermic bottles. We are going to train their senses to find the right temperature with their hands. So in thermic bottles, this is the box where we have 8 bottles. The pink dot is the normal body temperature water bottle, and the rest are prepared by the directress with 10 degrees difference in each. Coldest water, then we go for tap water, body temperature, and the hottest water. But it should be only this much hot that the child can hold it properly. The directress prepare this material, mix these bottles, and then these are the steps of presentation, how the children will feel them and pair up the right bottles. Okay, to control the error, at the bottom of each bottle a sign is given that this is the pair. So first the directress shows how to do this, the child does it, and at the end we check the base of these bottles to see if the pairs are correct or not. If they are incorrect, no worries, we can do it again. Okay, these are not tests, these are just some exercises to train their senses. The last exercise of the tactile sense is thermic tablets. In this box we have different materials in the form of tablets. Like this is rubber, this is aluminum, marble, and glass. What we do with open eyes, first we have to feel the temperature of these thermic tablets by rubbing this part of our hand. Okay, we rub it and then we feel the temperature of all the tablets. Later we blindfold ourselves, we take one tablet from the top, the other from the bottom, feel the temperature of both. If they both are same, we make the pair, put them aside. If they are not same, we go for the next one. Okay, so we are starting with rubber and we are trying to find its pair blindfoldedly. Don't forget this. Then we have the stereognostic sense. If you want to watch the video from here onwards, stay tuned and check out the next part of this video. I'm giving the link in the description box. You can also click on the end screen card to watch the second part of this video. Don't skip it, because there you will find about stereognostic sense, which is the most neglected but the most significant sense in our kids' life. This is all for today's video. I hope you have got something useful from it. If yes, so hit the like button. If haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon with the next part of this video. Take care, bye for now, and don't forget to make it a great day. Bye.